So, today's story is about one of my students who has graduated, yes, but he also has sources of income. He has been involved in a lot of jobs, performances that has been earning him money. He has his place, he has rented a place to stay, and all of that. And he's not a small child, he's quite elderly. On Valentine's Day, this last one that took place February 14th on Monday, he decided to propose to his girlfriend of over 8 months. They've been going out for 8 months. And so during the Valentine program in school, he called her on stage and proposed to her after giving her the Valentine gift he got for her. It was a very big event. Students were cheering, everybody clapping, congratulating him and saying, well, it's a beautiful thing you've done, showing this girl that you're serious, even though you have recently graduated. But what you have done has shown that you're not just going to graduate and abandon her, since she still has a year to go in school, but you have shown her that, look, whether I'm here or not, I mean business and I am ready to marry you. So everybody felt challenged that, look, do it the right way. And truly the relationship has been the way it should be. No premarital sex. It has been, look, future focused. So according to the story I heard from him and from other students, it was a relationship that had a destination from the get-go, So it was not as if they were deceiving themselves or looking for how to while away time as students, somebody to rub body with. No, it was a relationship that was heading towards marriage from the beginning. Now, let me mention that I have the permission of this boy to share this story. And I decided to share it because you can learn one thing or the other from the story. Do you know that after the proposal was done and the lady accepted the proposal to marry him, some things started coming out, news started flowing in. At first it was trickling in, then it became a wide thing. The proposal went online on social media, so it was not a secretive thing. People already heard about it, watched it on their phones and all of that. And then people started calling him, hey, have you heard about this? Hey, I heard you proposed to this girl, but I know something I have not told you for a while. Another person said, hey, I didn't want to spoil your relationship, but now that I see that it is going to the place of permanency, I think I need to come out and say the truth. A lot of things just started coming out. And then we got to know that this girl actually had somebody else who she had made up her mind to marry. And the only reason why she accepted this proposal was so that she wouldn't embarrass him. Now, it's a sad story in all ramification, but there are lessons that we can learn from it. You may learn different lessons, but I'm going to point out the lessons that I have learned from it. Number one, any offer that is made to you in secrecy, be wary of it. I am not saying all offers done in secret, done conservatively, is wrong or has some negative connotations or maybe false. No. But most times, if offers are not made in the public eye, if somebody is not bold enough to say, look, this is what I want to do for this person, or this is my plan, or this is what I have done, and they're saying keep it secret. Don't tell anybody. Don't inform anybody. They may be jealous of you. They may want to snatch me from you. So just keep it. Let it be a secret between me and you. Know that there's something fishy. Know that there's something hiding. Don't just accept it like that. Tell somebody else. Tell 2 or 3 people, especially when it has to do with relationship, because there may be something the other person is trying to hide that every other person knows except you. So please, any offer made in secrecy may have a comma, may have some other meanings that you are oblivious of. But telling others will open your eyes, open your ears, and people will begin to, out of sympathy, tell you the truth. Number 2, learn to say things out. This boy did not propose to this girl in secret, maybe in one corner, one party, one corner, or in his room or something. But he proposed to her in the glare of everybody. Almost all the students in the department were in attendance and they saw it. So, say things out. There are certain things that if you don't say out, people will not even know when to warn you. They will not even know you are involved in it. You see a deal that looks so sweet, so juicy. Tell somebody else. That person you are telling may have entered into the same deal and, had at the end, beat his finger, or may have regretted, or may have lessons that they can share with you from being involved in the same thing you are trying to enter into, that they have the experience, first-hand experience. And they may not know to warn you because they do not even know that you are even contemplating making that decision. They do not even know that the idea is already before you on your table and you are considering it. But the moment you tell them, they can warn you and say, I know somebody who knows somebody who fell into the trap. Be careful. Or I fell into the trap and I can warn you. So please say it out. There are so many things you should say out and not keep to yourself, so that someone with experience can warn you ahead of time, so that we can learn from other people's experience. Another thing I learned from this experience of Femi, this boy, is that you should not keep quiet because you can die in silence. Yes, speak up and get help. Speak up and get help. Gone are the days where you just keep quiet and you just think it is only me that is going through this. If I tell people, they will laugh at me. They will say I've made a mistake. So let me not talk. Let me tell you, there's no situation you are going through that somebody else has not gone through it. Speak up and get help. There are people who have been through that situation and they are in the right place to help you, to lift you up, to encourage you, to carry you, to hold your hands and help you come out of the situation. But you are there hiding in your room and dying and saying, if I tell people, they will laugh at me. They will say, Shebi, they warned me. Why was I stubborn and all of that? Speak out and get help. Speak out and save yourself. Now, the final thing I learned from this is that there are so many people, especially in medical issues. You have a medical issue and you keep quiet. There are some issues that can be resolved by just you changing your routine. I mean, changing the things you do every day. And that problem will just go. There are some situations you face, medical situations, that all you need is to change your diet. And that is all. No need for costly drugs, swallowing pills every day. No need. Just tell somebody and the person will say, oh, I once had that challenge. But when I took this and this, I started taking vegetables. I stopped eating late in the night. I stayed away from carbohydrates, or I reduced this and that. And I felt better. And that may be the solution you're looking for. So, especially in medical issues, because you are ashamed, you don't want to tell another person. Meanwhile, that same person passed through that thing for 10 years and now the person is better. But because you kept quiet, the person will be like, once you put on your clothes, there are many things we will not know. Once you have your makeup on and you are well dressed, there's so many things we will not identify. But when you speak out, people around you, you'll be shocked at the number of people who have gone through the same thing, or the number of people who have experience, or the number of people who have heard stories of other people in that same situation, or the number of people who have the solution in their hands. The proposal was public. The shame may have been public, but it was better that he did it so publicly that people looked at him and said, we see that you're a good person. We will tell you what is going on. We will tell you that this girl has another person who she had made up her mind to get married to, and she only accepted your proposal out of sympathy. So please speak up, and so that you will not be the lover boy that moved from proposal to heartbreak. I wish you the best. This is my story for today. Thank you so much.